Be sure to subscribe to Greedy J or he'll foreclose your house and become your stepdad.
Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is your boy Greedy J here. We're back with another cool type of fun podcast interview type of thing I like to do with content creators. And today we got a new friend of mine, Lex Mili. How you doing?
I'm doing awesome. I'm happy to be here.
I'm happy that you are here. How's your day going?
My day's great. I really can't complain. It's really a good day.
That's good. Every day is always a good day. That's just me. I'm just always positive.
Fact. When you're alive, you know,
Ex-
you get to wake up every day. It's a good day.
Exactly. So crazy thing is, like, I found you through Instagram and everything, and it's just seeing all your content, and I still need to see you stream, like, cause
yes.
I followed you on Twitch, and I've been waiting. I'm just like, one of these days she's gonna stream, and I'm just gonna hop in and be like, yo, what's up? But
you gotta let me know when you in there.
Oh no, definitely will let you know. Let you know that I'm in there. Wow, I am getting tongue tied today. Today's not a good day to get tongue tied.
Yeah.
But I guess we can get started with asking the questions and everything. So that was just gonna lead me up into asking, what got you started on content creation?
Honestly, I would say the 2020 and the pandemic. Honestly, we all had all this time off, and I was home for like 4 months out of work. Luckily, I was getting paid, so like I was just home chilling, and I was just like, you know what? I have nothing to do. Let me download TikTok. Finally, like, because that was right around the beginning when everyone was like on the fence about like TikTok being just for kids, or like could like people my age actually get on TikTok. And I was just like, I'm getting on this app because I'm bored. And then I got sucked in, and I was like, yo, I'm trying to make some content too. So honestly, it just happened like very naturally and organically. But ever since then, I just was like, all right, this is fun. I want to do more of this.
And I'm guessing with you moving through TikTok and everything, that pushed out to, IG, that pushed out to Twitch and everything. How, like, because you have, like, because it's hard. I will tell you this right now. It's hard to get over 10K followers on IG. Even when you're, like, big on a different platform, it's just hard to do that on IG.
Dude,
so,
I
like,
know.
So
I've had my IG for a while.
Oh.
I probably hit 10K last year it was random. It's right when Reels started to come out, and I was posting some of my TikToks, and a couple of them did really well on IG, and I just got like 5,000 followers in like a week. It was crazy. I was just like, what is this? What happened? But yeah, I've had my IG for a while, but through the same thing with once I started TikTok, I was like, and I was home, I was like, well, what else can I do? I'm really bored. And that's when I got back into gaming. Like, I've always been a gamer, but I never thought I would actually stream because I didn't really think I had the time. So I was like, well, I got the time now. So it just happened very organic.
Okay, very organically. I like that because it always, like, I will tell you this, if you go through any of my other videos that I like talked with other people, that's almost what happened with everybody. Everyone just buckled down on content creation because of the pandemic. Everyone was just bored, and everyone was just like, all right, let's just do this. They were like, I got nothing else to do.
Fact.
and now it like opened up this Pandora's box of like people just being like, wow, I could actually do this as like another form of income or as like a job, and it's fun.
Absolutely. I know a lot of people that it was very same thing where it just happened. They're like, oh, holy crap, like people actually want to watch me or like look at my videos. Why not really try to do this? So it's awesome. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's actually like crazy that like so many people want to watch someone, whether it be like for legitimately them or just for them like playing a certain game. People just want to like watch someone do something, because like let's be real, like cable TV and all that stuff is not really that interesting anymore. I'm gonna keep it a
No.
stack with you. It's not that interesting no more.
Like, who has cable anymore? It's all like streaming services at this point. Like, I have like Hulu Live, but that's literally just to watch sports, and I barely watch sports like I used to. So other than that, like, I don't know
I'm about to say,
who has
like,
cable.
I'm about to say, yeah, no, because I got a Crunchyroll and I use that as like a bargaining chip with people. So I'll be like, yo, I got Crunchyroll. I'll give you all of my information if you let me get your Netflix. And someone would be like, yep.
I just traded someone my Hulu for Disney Plus because I'm like, yo, I need Disney Plus, the only one I don't have. Like, I share like Netflix with my sister, and then I trade that with my Hulu, and then I have Funimation and Crunchy. But I don't have Disney, and I was like, yo, somebody gotta need something. Let me get that Disney. So I just got that. So
nice. Yeah. You had everything to be bargaining, so like you were set.
I know.
You were set.
Definitely.
So besides streaming and making TikToks, doing IG and all that stuff, what else do you do on your like downtime? What do you do on your downtime?
So I model. That's my other like gig that I do outside of home, I would say, which is great. I love it. It's something that I actually didn't think that I would ever do when I was younger, because everyone when I was younger was like, oh my god, you should model, and I'm like, no. Like, I was very much the nerd and the gamer in like high school, and like growing up I was always home, so I was just like, yeah, no. And then maybe like 5 years ago I actually started like modeling, and then I kind of took it serious probably like 3 years ago. But yeah, outside of home, that's really, if I'm not creating like content or something, I'm doing some type of modeling outside of home.
Now, two questions. One, can you smize?
Can I what?
Can you smize? Smile with your eyes.
Oh, I can.
Ooh. I may have to see that at some point in time. You'll probably have to do that on stream for me. I'm just gonna be like, yo, can you smize for me? And I'm
automatically know it's you.
There we go. We got the code word. Now. Yep.
And I'm just getting action, just
get into it.
Great.
And how tall are you actually?
I'm not that tall, believe it or not. I'm only 5'6". Every time someone meets me though, the first thing they say to me is, I thought you were taller.
No,
I look tall.
That's what I was gonna say. I'm like, you look taller. You look like you're like 5'11". I was expecting you to be towering me. I was expecting you to be towering.
I don't know. I guess I just have really long legs and like arms. Everything about me is like long. I have like long fingers. When I was like in 5th grade, I peaked. Like, the height that I am now, I was that in 5th grade. So like, it's funny, I always tell people I have this class picture at home in 5th grade where like all the girls are in the front because they're short, and then there's literally me in the back with like, I'm like the third one from the last with all the boys, but like I was that height, and then I just stopped. I don't know. It's really weird. I didn't get any taller, at least.
Man, I'll tell you this right now, you exude a tall girl energy. That's what I'll give you. You exude it. You had me thinking you were like 5'11" and stuff, and I'm just about to be like, man, if I ever met Lex in IRL, woo, she about to be towering over me. I'm gonna have to look up. I'm gonna be like, dang, I'm short.
Not even. That's hilarious. So, but yes, that is like the number one thing people say when they meet me.
So, and speaking of meeting and everything, so you have a pretty solid like fan base, of solid community, people supporting you and everything. You do modeling and all that stuff. At some point, and I know it has happened, what has to have been the craziest fan encounter that you've had? Whether it be a positive one, negative one, a mild one, doesn't matter. What is the craziest fan encounter that you've had?
Probably the craziest one off the top of my head wasn't really a good experience. It wasn't like in person, but it was during my stream, and someone came into my stream and kind of like, I don't know, I'm just a very friendly person, and I always like to, if someone reaches out to me and shows love, like I'm always gonna show love back. I'm not that type of person where I'm like, oh, I have these many followers, so I can't even talk to you, you know? Like I try to make everyone feel like they the homie, because at the end of the day, if you're supporting me, I'm rocking with you, you know? So like sometimes that can bite me in the butt, and that definitely did once, where I was like conversating with someone through IG, and we were talking about like just like games and stuff like that, and we were cool, we were homies, and then I don't know what happened. Like I'm not the best, I will say this, the worst replier ever, like through communicating via phone. I do very well in person. So sometimes like I'll just straight up ignore messages just if I'm like super exhausted from the day. Like I'm always on my phone or computer. Outside of work, like my day job before I went full-time like content creation was like interior designing and stuff like that. So I was dealing with people all throughout the day, and like it can get exhausting. So like sometimes I'll straight up just ignore my messages. This person got kind of like offended at that, and I definitely understand, but I've like told people, like I be warning people sometimes, like, hey, if I don't reply to you, just know like I probably will, or like I just don't have the energy. But this person like came into my stream and like started spazzing, like it was kind of like a bipolar episode where like they were first attacking me, and then I was just like, how do I, and this is before I had like mods and stuff in my stream, this is like early too, but I had a good amount of people like watching me, and I'm like trying to keep my composure, and they're like attacking me, and then I'm like, oh no, we gotta get it, you gotta go, and I'm trying to like stay cool, but it got to the point where like I got upset, like angry, and it's never good when I get angry, because I don't get angry. So once you push me past that, it's just like not good.
It's game over.
Exactly. And I was just like, no, you're not doing this in my stream. Like block, block, block on everything. And like it was insane. I just couldn't believe it, because I was just like, and then afterwards they like messaged me like apologizing, saying like, and I was just like, nope, you're cut off. I tried to be nice, but like unfortunately I can't be nice to everyone.
Oh yeah, no. Once you get into content creation, you start learning. Some people just want to like talk with you because they, what's that scientific word for like, they think that they know you because they come into your like streams, or like they watch your content, but like you don't know them at all, and you're just like, you just know me through my stuff.
Right, you have no idea what's going on outside of like what you see, you know. And yeah, I've learned the hard way, but like, you know, lesson learned. Now I'm just a little more cautious about like who I allow into like my space and like talk to. But like in stream, like during my stream, like you can come in as long as it's good vibes and stuff like that. Now I have mods and stuff to like literally control that. But like ever since then, like I haven't had anyone crazy, so.
All right, that's good. The mods are doing their jobs. That's all that matters. They're doing their jobs. Man, that's actually wild. I got
a good experience too, though. I do have a good experience.
Oh, let's hear that one.
I do have a girl streamer that reached out to me maybe like last year, and she like inspired me because I inspired her to start streaming again. And I actually just met her maybe like 2 weeks ago in
IRL?
person. Yes, and it was like the most genuine. Like I was at a showcase with one of my friends, and she, my main photographer, she actually reached out to him like months and months ago to shoot with him, and he told me about it. Like, oh, one of your friends came and like booked me for a shoot and like talked about you. And then when I found out it was her, I was like, oh my gosh, like we have to like meet one day. And then I was at the showcase 2 weeks ago, and I like turned around and I'm like, is that what and, like we like locked eyes and like gave each other a big hug, and it was just like so amazing. Like the whole time I'm like, I'm so glad we are meeting in person finally, because we've like been encouraging each other for like the last year with streaming and stuff, and just to meet that person in real life and like it was just an awesome experience for sure.
IRL meetups with online friends or online creators and stuff has got to be some of the most wholesome stuff I've ever.
Dude,
like,
it's kind of unmatched. Like
people, it's crazy because people think like, oh, like you can't develop like a strong bond with someone online. Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Literally, okay. One of my best friends I met when I was like ninth grade on Xbox 360. We were literally best friends. She's like 3 years younger than me, but like all through her high school, we were like always playing. Like that was my wingman. Like me and her was always on together. And then she lived in New York. It's such a small world. Like we always stayed in contact. We would always talk. But she's a little younger than me. Like I said, 3 years, which so happens to be the same amount of time that my little sister, she's 3 years younger than me. So happened that they ended up going to or they ended up being in the same sorority. And when my sister pledged, she was there and we met. Like it was probably the most rewarding thing like I've ever experienced at that time, where someone that I'm literally so close that I would like call and talk to, but she lived in New York, so I never got to like meet her. Finally meeting her was like the most, like I said, rewarding thing from a video. Like meeting someone over online on a video game, like that's crazy. And like our bond is still like crazy now. Like she's into like, I forget what she works for, like a gaming company now, but like,
say what?
Yeah, she like sends me she's always in my stream and she's trying to like get me in there like in the plug and stuff. But like, yeah, it was amazing to finally meet her. I was just like, yo, it's such a small world. Like, how are you in my sister's sorority and like you're at the same place? And we like hung out. She stayed the night over my house. Like it was just amazing.
It's crazy. It's like you said, it's a small world. The fact that she started working for a gaming company now, it's like one of those low key things where she could just come to your stream and be like, "Hey, I'm about to send you a key to one of our games. I want you to play."
Yes, so awesome.
That's nuts. Well, with all of that, I did also see that you're pretty much a anime fan, right?
Oh, I love anime. Yeah.
I could tell. I seen the cosplays and everything. So, first question we gotta ask about that is, obviously, what's your favorite anime? What's your favorite anime?
I knew it was coming, and that's such a loaded question, because like I hate favorite questions because I'm like the most indecisive person. Like I don't know. It's really hard for me to pinpoint like even my favorite food.
You want me to? I'm about to say, you want me to narrow it down a little bit more? I can easily say, what's your favorite anime of this current season right now?
All right, that's better. All right, favorite anime. So, my favorite anime, even though it's over, season 2 is over, is Demon Slayer. I would definitely say Demon Slayer. I'm like a Demon Slayer fan. Like anybody that talks shit about Demon Slayer, I'm on their head top because I just think it's amazing. It's one of my favorite animes currently. Even though I just actually, for my birthday, which was in March, the only thing I asked for was the complete manga collection, which I did get, because now that season 2 ended, I was like, I need to read. I cannot wait. I need to know what's happening next. So it's actually the first anime that got me to start reading mangas. So I'm really excited.
Is that manga collection pretty large right now, or is it just kind of small?
It's small. This is my first full collection. I only have a couple other books. Like I have Jujutsu Kaisen, but I have Chainsaw Man and Spy Family, which I just started watching. Spy Family.
Spy Family is one of my favorites. It's so wholesome, and it's so like they haven't even done any like really low key any like fights or anything like that. But when they do it, it's amazing. But right now, like the show doesn't really even need it right now. Like I'm kind of just like I don't care if I don't see any fights for like the next like 7 episodes. I'll be okay.
Fact, it's so good. I love it. I'm like putting all my friends on that don't read, but I'm like, yo, you gotta watch this new anime. it's still on, but like, go watch it. And they're like, oh my gosh, it's so good. Oh, and also wait, how could I forget Ranking of Kings? Freaking Boji.
Boji.
I'm obsessed with him.
Oh.
I love him so much. He's amazing. And Kage, oh my gosh.
Oh my god,
That's up there.
Man, we're over here like just balling over these kids. We got Anya and Spy X Family. We got Boji and Ranking of Kings, but we got to talk about another one. We got to talk about Kotaro, and Kotaro Lives Alone, because that boy, I love that child. I love it. I love all three of them. I love all three. I know.
Same, yo, same.
Oh my god. Here's the funny thing about Spy X Family. It actually makes me just sit here and go like, dang, like they're making me feel like, man, if I wanted to start a family, it'd be fun. Like
facts.
Like why are you making me? Why is the show making me feel like I'd be starting a family right now?
I'm gonna go adopt a kid.
It's like, I'm about to just adopt a kid who has pink hair, and then secretly they can read my mind, and then I'm just like, oh snap.
That'd be really cool.
With
my top for sure.
Yeah, and with you having a favorite anime of this season, or like overall pretty much, you gotta have a favorite cosplay, because I've seen your cosplays are solid.
Yes, yo, I want to get more into cosplay. The crazy thing is I have cosplay fits that I've been waiting to do. I just have not had the time. One thing that I do on my stream is if we hit a certain amount of subs, it unlocks like a cosplay stream. So like I did a couple months ago a Nezuko cosplay stream, which was so dope. And like usually when I do it, I'll do like my VR stream so that everyone can see like the fit, and then I'm like playing some VR game, which is really cool.
Hey, nice.
Yeah, but I have like one of my goals is I want to cosplay all the Hashiras from Demon Slayer. So I have like 3 that I'm waiting to do. That I just haven't had time to do. But my favorite one that I did Halloween was I did a couple of them was my Rock Lee cosplay. I love Rock Lee.
Oh my god.
That's my guy. So yes.
You need to link up with Kayla. You need to link up with Kay.
I know, she's in Philly too. Like I'm waiting.
Link up with her. I'm ready to see the collab on TikTok of both of y'all, and I could just be like, yeah, both of y'all, yeah, those are my friends. Yeah, I just want to let y'all know they my homies.
I'm low-key obsessed with Kayla, and I cannot wait for the day that we can link and collab if possible. But yes,
it's gonna be nuts. I'm telling you right now.
Yes, it's funny because I have other friends that like follow her, and I think I've been following her on TikTok for a while because she is a huge Kakashi.
Kakashi's
that's her husband. Yep. So like I remember seeing a video of hers like a year or more ago, and I was just like, who is this girl? And then when I seen her Billy John, I was like, oh, I gotta follow her. And then when she started putting out these fire cosplays, I'm just like, yo, we gotta link. So, but yeah, it's gonna happen.
It better happen. I'm saying it right now. I'll even message her. I'll message her on Twitter. I'll be like, hey, yo, Forehead, somebody wants to cosplay with you. Do it. And yes, I'll be calling her a Forehead sometimes, but I love her.
Yes.
Well, here's a nice little last question before we get into the fun ones. Mm-hmm. What are your future goals for content creation? I see what you're doing right now. You've already stated that you're full time with this right now, but besides just being full time, what do you got going after this? Like, what are future plans for you? Is this gonna go somewhere?
So one of my big like 5-year goals is because I'm such into like gaming and like a gamer. One space that I really want to break into is that as far as like being a female, and I want to host esports. Like I want to be that girl that like breaks through and like, because it's really hard to like get into like that space as a female, especially like a female of color. So that's one of my big goals in the future, is to literally open up a path for that avenue for other gamer girls and stuff to like to be represented, you know? Like, we need representation. And
No,
I'm trying to be that representation, yo.
No, I completely understand. Trust and believe me, I'm on that same page with you. I genuinely just want to see all POCs, all of us, to just be succeeding, because I'm gonna keep it stacked, man. We can't let these white run like companies and stuff just keep us as a minority. Twitch keeping us as a minority, and then only letting like certain ones like get picked up because they're like, we got to beat a quota or something. It's like no, like,
exactly.
It's like, do you realize, like, people got to realize, like, you Lex, like, you other content creators, like I've seen, they do a lot better than some of these white content creators.
No, for real. And it's hard. It's really hard. Like last year, I remember seeing like the top Twitch streamers, and none of them were people of color. Like,
none of them.
And I'm just like, none of them. And I'm just like, what is this? So that, like, I know so many successful streamers, and like the fact that none of them are even remotely near this list is just upsetting. So like, I just want to break more into that space and just allow more people of color into it. Like,
about to say, and what's more upsetting, because I seen that list, was like the people trying to defend it, saying like, well, maybe they're like, oh, well, maybe those POC's content isn't as entertaining as you think it is. And in my head, I'm like, yeah, no, like there are some people that like just stream. Like, I'm not like
trying to take away
take away from any of them, but like, I'll throw out an example. I don't know, like Shroud. All Shroud is just a slayer. That's cool,
right?
I can see that. I can see that in like 500 different other like white streamers thing.
Exactly.
But everyone goes to him and they just watch him. And
I know.
No offense, it's like, I used to watch him, but like, he's really not entertaining. He's just more so like, you watch him just to see like, oh, okay, how should I play? And it's like, okay, that's how I should play. All right, cool. And then you just stop watching.
Yeah, it's crazy out here, honestly.
Yeah, but like I said, not taking away from any of them. Just saying, we need to uplift our PLC creators.
Absolutely.
That's all we need to do.
That's it. That's all I'm trying to do. That's all we got. That's the mission to me. And that's like, we bringing each other up, you know, in spaces that we're not really represented. So,
and I'm about to say, that's why I'm doing this a lot. I'm trying to like showcase a lot more content creators and everything as much as I can. I got TikTok creators that I'm like, I did this kind of thing with. I got YouTubers and everything, and I'm just, and even though like, you know, I wouldn't say I'm downplaying myself, but I'm just like, man, I'm like 1.7k subs on YouTube. I'm reaching out to people who are like bigger than me, because I'm like, this is my year to network with you guys. I want to network more with y'all, whether I just like hit y'all up and I'm just like, hey, I just really like your content, I want to do a video with you and all this stuff. And this is my way of trying to get y'all more out there, because then y'all have something to show somebody.
Yeah,
to be like,
absolutely.
Hey, yeah, you could be like, hey, you want to learn more about me? Go watch this vid.
Exactly. I love it. I'm here for all that. I think what you're doing is so awesome. I've seen some of your videos and I'm just honored to be a part of one of them. So,
and I am honored that you're here. And with that, we're gonna segue into the fun questions that we get to ask you, because I love doing these fun questions with people. So typically we usually do, you know, F kill Mary, we do like smash or pat or anything like that. This time we're doing a would you rather. Okay. So we got 5 would you rathers that I'm gonna ask you. You got to think about it hard.
Okay.
So we're starting off with the first question. Would you rather be a spy or an assassin?
A spy.
Spy?
Yep.
Really?
I don't want to kill people.
Hey, but
that's not my goal. But like, people always, I don't know. People always say like a similar question to this, and I always used to say like I'm a ninja, because I'm like, you'll never know I'm there. So like I could go with assassin, but like when I think of that, I also think of like, all right, ranking of kings and like Kage and their whole clan, and I'm like, those people were such like good people, but at the end of the day, they have this bad rep of just assassinating whatever the job is, and I don't want to be that. I'd rather be a spy for real, and just like, I mean, I guess you kill people too if you're a spy, right? I don't know. That's a good question. But I say spy. I say spy.
Be a little secret spy. You be going to different countries and everything. You have to do missions, and then you're just like, all right, I'm in. Like you just get into random buildings, and you're like, all right, I'm in.
Right, like I think it's cool. Like if I could be in like different disguises and stuff like that. Like I think of Spy X Family and like just changing my whole appearance and no one even knowing. I'm like, all right, we got the job. I got the job, or something cool like that. But I mean, being an assassin would be cool too. Like in the shadows, Assassin's Creed type. That would be really cool. But
genuinely, like, you know, you would think I would pick spy myself because I've cosplayed Lloyd and everything, but honestly, I pick assassin. If I could get away with it, who's gonna find out? If I could get away with it, who's gonna find out? Who's gonna find out who I am?
That's a fact. And also, like, if I'm like assassinating horrible people, I ain't mad at it. So like,
exactly.
That's a toss-up question for me right there. But
it's a loaded first one. It's a loaded first one when you think about it.
Yeah.
So let's go over to a second one. This is a little tamed down a bit, but we'll see what you say. Would you rather have a harem or a love triangle?
Ooh.
Now, to be more specific with the harem part, you've seen Oron Host Club, right?
Mm-hmm.
It would be something like that. And then the love triangle is just literally two people that you like and they like you and you have to choose.
I feel like I would say love triangle because like I feel like I've been in that situation too many times.
Wait, you've been in a harem situation?
No.
I was about to say like, hey yo, let's picking out the dudes. Or women.
I'm talking about like a love triangle, like not intentionally, but like I've definitely been in like some type of love triangle situation where like two people have like I've had to basically choose, and I'm like, dang.
Like you're just saying
neither of y'all.
Nah, that's where you gotta go. Like, I'ma pick myself because I love myself.
And that's exactly what I did.
I know they were upset when you did that. You're like, I pick me because I love me.
Yeah, they weren't upset, but like, God, self-love, you know, that comes first.
I'm actually shocked though. No harem? You don't want to have like the stereotypical guys. You have the tsundere, you have the smart guy, you have the athletic guy, you have the dumb guy.
That's too many.
You have the guy that's younger than you by like 2 or 3 years.
That's funny. That's too many. That's the problem. I'm very much an introvert, and like I like my space and like alone time. And if I got too many, oh nah. Y'all all need to leave me alone. Y'all bothering me right now. I need my space.
Goes like, man, y'all cute and everything, but right. I need my alone time.
Exactly.
All right. Next, would you rather? Would you rather be a My Hero Academia hero, or would you rather be a My Hero Academia villain?
Hero. I'm a hero.
You're a hero? Really?
For sure. I'm the hero. I'm not the bad.
I was expecting you to say, like, I want to be a villain. I want to do that.
Nah, I'm definitely a hero. I got that hero complex for sure. I'm here to save the day. I'm always trying to save, like, my friends or, like, people close to me. In my head, it's actually something that I've been trying to, like, not save people, like, in those ways. Like, I'm always, like... If I see someone struggling, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna come help you. If you need me, I got you. But also learning to like, all right, it goes right back to like putting myself first. Like I gotta put my needs first before, and if they don't, you can't always make someone like save themselves. They have to want to. So like, that's something that I've been learning this year, to like step back and try to like let people do their own thing. But like inside, like I want everyone to be great. I want to save everyone and help everyone. So I'm definitely a hero, 100%.
Man,
I'm not a villain whatsoever.
man, me and you, we're gonna have to clash then, cause I'm picking villain. I'm picking villain.
Look,
All right, to be more specific, villain turn anti-hero. Let's do that.
ooh,
I turn into an anti-hero. I go
Okay,
from villain to
okay.
anti-hero.
respect. I see that.
Hey man, look, listen, if I become a villain and like somehow something convinces me, I'll be an anti-hero, which means
Yeah.
most likely I'll probably just do work to be a hero. I'll be a hero for hire. You know Luke Cage from Marvel?
Yep.
I'll be a hero for hire. If you got the money, pay me. Pay me and
Yes.
I'll save you.
Yes. For that.
All right. Next one. All right. Would you rather have your favorite anime get another season, or would you rather your favorite manga, card game, or etc. get adapted into an anime?
Ooh. Damn. Mm. I was gonna say, see my favorite anime get a new season, but you know, Hunter x Hunter, that's already been announced. So I'm gonna have to say, because Hunter x Hunter is on my list of
Okay.
top animes, and the new announcement about new episodes coming out or being written or whatever, was very much a highlight of this week. So maybe I would say definitely a game being adapted, but I don't even know what game. I would have to really think about it.
About to say, there's like a lot. Are there any like mangas you've been reading? I mean, besides Chainsaw Man, we already know Chainsaw Man is coming out this year. We don't freaking know, and I'm waiting so I want to make content on it. I want to make content on it.
I cannot wait.
But we all know that like there's certain mangas that haven't been adapted yet, but everyone says these are like the best mangas to adapt into an anime. Like, do you have any? Like
Off the top of my head, no.
Mm,
I'm gonna think about it.
yeah, it's a rough question. Like trust me, I had to think about this one myself too, because I'm just like,
do you have one? What's yours?
Favorite honestly, favorite manga, it would have to be My Hero Academia Vigilante.
Ooh, okay.
I definitely want that to be adapted into an anime, because once My Hero ends, I want to, because I know they're not going to make a sequel. Let's be real. They're not making a sequel, and if they do, it's probably going to be on Boruto status, and I'm going to be upset.
Right. We don't want that.
So I'm just like, you know what? Get me a prequel, which is what Vigilante is. And I want to see what the dude with the knuckle dusters is like. And then I want to see what the one kid with the what is it, with the All Might fit. I want to see that.
Yeah. That would be really they should really do that. I didn't even think.
Hey, it's a good way to keep people invested in My Hero. It's a good way.
100%. 100%. I'm for that.
All right. And I think I have a last one for you, and this one might be tough too. So, would you rather never be able to watch any anime opening ever again, or never be able to skip the opening of any anime?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the second one. I would rather not skip, because there's some that I don't really ever skip, honestly.
Yeah, no, I gotta go with you on
I'm
that
not
too.
skipping.
Yeah, no,
Like,
no, because like I seen someone like when I asked someone this question before, and they picked, never be able to watch any anime opening again. I'm like, what? I'm like, then you have something, you'll never get into a show then, because there are certain shows that I never thought I would get into, and the only reason why I watched it is because the opening was fire.
Yo, fact. No, for real. Like, what was it? I feel like Attack on Titan for me. All right, when I first started watching Attack on Titan, I was like, what is this? This is crazy. The only thing that really kept me going is because I'm very like curious. Right, well, all these questions I need answering. So like, literally, like, I would just watch it and watch it and watch it, and then the opening. So when I started just like listening and like getting into it, I'm like, all right, I love this show, and this show is getting crazy. This is great. So yeah, I'm gonna have to say I ain't skipping. I'm gonna watch the openings every episode that I watched if I have to.
Same. I'm with you on that one. Even if the opening I hate it, I'm willing to watch it. I'm willing to watch it because guess what? If you don't like it, everyone's got a phone. You just go onto your phone for a minute and 31 seconds. That's it.
Exactly. Which I've done. So because sometimes what is it? There is a streaming service that you can't skip. I feel like the intro. And I'll just like sit through or like hit the literally skip intro. I don't feel like fast forwarding it. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna just sit here and actually just like sit on my phone or do something.
Exactly. Just take that minute 31. Just be like, all right, let me see what.
Yeah, a little break before, especially if you're watching sub. Like you can't be on your phone. So let me take this little break and see my social media or something.
Exactly. Well, that was the last one for the Would You Rather.
I love it.
Lex, thank you so much for being able to take the time, and I really do appreciate that you really took the time out to like do this with me and everything.
Yes, I'm so happy. Like we finally got time. Nothing came. I was like, I literally was on the phone with my friends and I was like, this is the third week we've been trying to plan this and I'm going to do this today.
They probably were sitting there going like, man, I'm surprised this guy hasn't gotten upset yet.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm so thankful for like your flexibility and everything. Cause that'd be my worry when like things come up, like I get anxiety and I'm like, no, this person's gonna like be so mad, but like my anxiety be like blind all the time. You've been great. So
I'm one of those people where it's like I don't get anywhere being upset and I don't get anywhere stressing over something. If you told me that you were busy, it's like, okay, you're busy, let's reschedule. Like now, if I ask reschedule and I haven't heard from you in like 3 weeks, then I would just assume like, okay, they don't want to do it.
Right. Exactly. But nah, like I said, I'm very honored to be here, and this is awesome. This is so fun. So, thank you.
Thank you for coming on to here. One last thing. Would you mind letting the people and YouTube and all of them know what your socials are?
Yeah, so you can follow me on Instagram at lex.mili, like a Millie, M-I-L-I. I think my TikTok is the same, I believe so, but my Twitch is Lex Mili as well. It's all the same, I think. Yeah, so everything. It's all Lex. The only thing is different. So my IG is lex.mili, and then TikTok, Twitch, follow me there. I'm streaming Monday through Fridays, starting again next week. So Lex Mili on that. And my YouTube, I'm not really posting on YouTube. I want to post on YouTube more. I need to get into YouTube. My problem is like, I hate editing videos. I really do hate editing. It just makes me tired. I don't know what that is. But yeah, my YouTube, if you go to my IG, all my links are right there. So you can follow me on all of those.
I was about to say, because what was that? Oh my god, have you ever just done that before where you're like talking,
Dude,
like straight up, you have it in your head and then as soon as you have a chance to say it, boom, it's gone.
I literally did that today. I was talking to someone, I was like, hey, and then someone said something, I was like, damn, what did I was about to say? I was like, oh, and I lost it.
Don't worry, it's probably gonna watch. It's gonna come back to me in like 2 hours, and I'm gonna just randomly message you, and I'm just gonna be like, Lex, this is what I was supposed to ask you.
Yes, if you remember, let me know.
I got you. Well, again, thank you so much for coming out onto my channel and everything, doing this little interview podcast type of thing with me. I appreciate it.
I appreciate you.
Thank you so much. And everybody, with this being done, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. I'll have some more content for you guys. Check out some of my latest videos, my latest Nagatoro video, top 10, talking about facts on there. Check it out. Besides that, thank you guys so much. Take care and have a wonderful rest of your guys' day. See you later.